Zach Bryan is 3 days away. I need to go from looking like this to this in 3 days. A transformation like this is not done in 24 hours. I am gonna estimate it's gonna take about
72.
We have to number 1, cut my shorts. You'll have seen in the previous video, I bought lovely shorts from Penny's and they were a bit long.
They look kind of silly.
Number 2, I have to do my tan. I hate doing my tan. I hate it. I have so much respect for the Thursday night tanning girlies. Couldn't be me. I have embraced my pale skin. However, I won't lie to you guys. When I have to go out in public and I know other people are going to be wearing tan, the peer pressure does get to me. It does. I feel quite insecure about my whiter than white skin. It rivals Edward Cullen. It is the skin of a killer. So I'm going to have to do that. Number 3, I have to do my hair. That should be fine. I'm planning on doing a braid all the way down the back of my hair in order to get kind of like nice kind of Mamma Mia beach kind of bouncy curly waves, you know, to go with the general vibe of my outfit, which you'll see at the very end of the video. And last but not least, I need to do my face. This is truly going to be a bum to baddie video, so buckle up everybody and enjoy. No time like the present, let's begin. It's giving Jack and Jill went up the hill, that's for sure. So we're gonna take around, I'm thinking this camera angle is really unflattering. Right, that's a bit better. Okay, so I'm thinking of taking around that much off. Let's see how this goes. Do I do them while they're on? I think so. Guys, this could be a really bad idea. Let's just do it. No going back now. Okay. I hope I don't ruin this. Oh my god, guys, am I doing this wrong? Oh god, okay. Oh no. Oh god.
I fear I may have done this wrong.
Okay. Just keep going, it's fine. Perfect! Oh god. Okay. Okay, so I've just had a look in the mirror and I think the best strategy going forward is to reverse my shorts. So put the bum first and then cut around again because I can't do the back of me and I've no one here to help me. So just bear with me.
Good job, Kylie. You're doing amazing, sweetie. Wow, look at her go. Woo! Great job.
Guys, this doesn't look too bad. I think I'm going to take them off and I'm going to just like fix up the, kind of the jaggedy bits, and then I'm going to show you kind of the finished product. But overall I'm quite happy with this. It could have gone a lot worse. Okay, and we're done.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's tanning time. I have just showered. I am going to moisturise where you're meant to moisturise, so your elbows and the backs of your knees. And for the sake of not getting demonetised or thrown off the platform, I have put on a bikini.
Future employers are going to have a field day looking at my digital footprints.
Enjoy! Okay, so products. We have Vaseline Aloe Smooth and we have Bellamiante liquid tanning liquid in dark. And I also purchased a Bare by Vogue luxury tanning mitt.
Cortina!
Okay, so let's begin. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my legs and I'm going to work my way up because that's what you're meant to do. And then when it gets to my arms and kind of this area, I'll show you guys like how dark and like kind of contrasting the colour will be. So just bear with me. Alrighty, I'm just going to show you guys like really quickly just the arms. It does wash off, so if you're worried about it being super orange, it will still be a bit orange, but it won't be Oompa Loompa orange. I'm going to do the rest of it off camera because I just find this whole process really stressful. And I kind of need to concentrate a lot, so, but I just wanted to show you guys like the colour of it because, and just how it goes on, because it does go on quite nice. But I'm going to do like a before and after when it's like fully washed off, so you guys can see the stark difference of my skin tone. But I'm gonna just finish this and then I'm gonna get my mum to do my back, and then in 24 hours time you guys will see the difference, hopefully, if it doesn't go like catastrophically wrong.
2,000 years later.
It turned out rather well. It's not crazy dark. I didn't want to go crazy dark. I am crazy pale, so I feel like me going crazy dark would almost look a bit unnatural. So we've entered into the 48-hour bracket of this whole transformation, and next step is the hair. So this is the vibe I'm going for, and I hope to achieve that by air drying my hair, doing a French braid, just one down the back, sleeping in it overnight, and then taking it out and just seeing if it turns out okay. I have done this before and it has given me the kind of the oomph, so to speak, that I was going for. So I just need to like rev myself up and pull myself together because my back is really sore and my hair is down to my arse, and doing a French braid means having my arms above my head for like 20 minutes. I just need to rev myself up. Woo! This is gonna be great. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. Shall we see what we're dealing with? Damn! Okay, by the time I have this brushed out and come back to sit in front of this camera, it probably will be dark outside because you've seen the length of my hair, but I'm gonna do that now.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I've had to bring you guys into my bathroom because my room got too dark, but I've just brushed out my hair, all 2 meters of it, and now we're gonna start. So this is probably gonna be like a time lapse because it takes very long, but I will show you my technique and I will kind of like speed it up. Okay, right, let's begin. And then I just use a little like elastic band to tie the ends. I know you're not meant to do that because like it causes split ends, but I think I already have split ends. So you can't split what's already split. Okay, right. There we go. I know it doesn't look perfect. There's a reason why my channel's primary focus isn't beauty. But anyway, but that is the final braid. So I'm just gonna sleep in it. I'm probably just gonna put a hairdryer to it as well and try kind of like help the drying process along. But that is step 3 done. I will see you guys tomorrow morning when it is time to do my makeup. Probably the scariest part because I don't know if it's gonna go right, but fingers crossed. And my outfit, so that'll be exciting. But yeah, until tomorrow.
One eternity later.
Alrighty, it's the next day, the last day, T-minus less than 24 hours until Zach Bryan. It's makeup time. I need a mirror. Okay, one sec. This is the step I've been most nervous for because I can't do makeup. Okay, right. I have just used this moisturizer. I've never used any other moisturizer. It's my favorite moisturizer. And now I'm going to put on sun cream because I didn't put on sun cream yesterday when I went on my walk at lunch, and I think I got sunstroke. So I'm just using some Daily Matte Moisturizer by Image Skincare in SPF 30. Ooh, good. But my base is sculpted by Amy, and I find if I use a good sun cream, it almost acts as a base. Kind of like a tacky base, which works very well for me because I do have skin on the more drier end of the spectrum. And I usually just tap it in. I find when I rub it in, my skin is literally that dry that if I rub in my sun cream, it pills. So I find tapping works very well for me. Anyway, so the conversation topic for this makeup is concerts. So I actually haven't been to that many concerts. I could probably count on one hand the amount of concerts I've been to. I've been to the 2FM Christmas Ball. Dermot Kennedy and Mumford & Sons, they were like at the same concert. I've been to Codeline. I've been to the Lumineers twice. Oh, we're on 6. I've been to the Kooks.
I've actually been to a few concerts, come to think of it.
But I am most excited for this one, along with I have Coldplay and Mumford & Sons again later on this year, so they will be really good. Okay, and I'm using Sculpted by Amy Hydra Tint in 2.0. I think if you're going to a concert, me personally, I have the most amount of fun at a concert when I like really know the artist's songs and you can like properly sing along to all of them. For me, that's when you have the most amount of fun. I don't really have as much fun if I don't really know all their songs. I'm kind of just standing there
Like a twat.
like swaying side to side. So I've really made a conscious effort to try and learn all his songs. Oh, and by the way, I'm just putting the Hydra Tint just kind of on my cheeks really, because that's kind of where I tend to get a lot of redness, especially when I get really hot. And I think it's going to be like 23 degrees today, which is like unheard of in Ireland, but it's like Mother Nature knew Zach Bryan was coming and she was like, we'll give this one to you. So I'm going to make sure to put sun cream on as well before we go. Next is a bit of bronzer. I'm going to be using Sculpted by Amy Liquid Lights in, I don't know, it has rubbed off. What I tend to do with bronzer is I tend to try blend it very much so into my hairline, because I've made the mistake many a time where it looks like I am wearing a mask. And again, I'm tapping it in because every time I try to rub something into my face, it just pills. I am a victim of pilling and it ruins my day, it ruins my makeup. I literally have to start again because like there's no salvaging it. Even if you put moisturizer on top of it, it just pills even more. It's not a fun time. I don't want to do too much bronzer, but at the same time I'm wearing tan on my neck, so I want to make sure it's blended somewhat. But I also have the Benefit Hoola bronzer, so I might just kind of top myself up with that at the very end. But as for the liquid lights, I think I've done enough. I don't want to make the mistake on one of my YouTube videos that I posted where I am orange.
It's awful.
Because I just kind of went a bit overboard with the Hoola bronzer. Next is blush. I'm going to use the Benetint. I've seen people use this before. I hope it works. It's a little purr. I hope it doesn't separate my makeup. Oh no. And again, we're tapping it in, tap, 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 because we don't want to pill. That kind of looks cute. Might put a bit more on. I just don't want to be a victim of blush blindness. I don't know why I just did that. I don't know if it's mostly going onto my hand or if it's actually blending into my cheek. This is going surprisingly well so far, guys. I'm actually quite shocked at myself. I'm kind of proud. Next is brows. This is where I need to shut up and concentrate, because if this goes wrong, I'll cut the cameras. I'm not going. Okay, that looks okay, I think. And then I'm actually going to bring you a bit closer just to do my eyes. But I'm just getting a brown kohl liner and I'm kind of painting it onto my hand, and I'm also going to put it just on my waterline. And I'm going to smudge it out. And then to add a bit more, I'm going to get what was on here, kind of work it into the brush, and then take it down on my lower lash line, just to make it a bit more kind of uniform and a bit more smoky. Nice, okay. And then with the same liner, I'm just going to put it on my waterline. Okay, and then I've left my new mascara downstairs. Just give me 2 seconds. Normally I use this mascara from Revolution, but it's not waterproof. And I'm really suffering with hay fever at the moment, so I've opted for the Maybelline Lash Sensation Waterproof. Because if my eyes water, or if I rub my eyes, I know it won't smudge, hopefully. So this is brand new, fresh out the box. Oh, okay. now, and I've made the sensible decision not to put it on my lower lash line because I know it's just gonna fall down my face. Okay, I actually do a combination for lips. I use this colour, Soft Spoken by NYX, and I also use the Rimmel London Lasting Finish in Underground. So I start off with the NYX one. Okay, there we go. Nice! Okay, right, I'm gonna take out my plait and I'm gonna show you guys the hair and then I'm gonna show you the outfit. Okay, give me 1 second, I'm gonna put on my outfit. Alrighty, okay, I hope you guys can see me, but top is from Shein, the belt is from Shein, shorts are from Pennies. I got the boots from Steve Madden, but I got them secondhand, and hair and makeup done by me. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. For anyone else going to Zach Bryan, I hope you have a really good time. Wear your sun cream. And I'm gonna see if I can put a few clips of the concert at the end of the video. That might be fun. But yeah, bye!